Hybreeze Farm is located on the Wawayanda Mountain overlooking the beautiful Warwick Valley in Vernon Township, New Jersey. The original owner of the property was John Rutherford, who owned vast amounts of acreage on the mountain. The location, though not as fertile as the valley, receives cooling breezes and over 50 inches of rain per year. In 1808, he sold 162 acres to David C. Demarest, whose family had landed in the Dutch colony of New Amsterdam on Manhattan Island in 1663. The Demarest ancestors had fled France when the French Catholic Church began a violent persecution of their Protestant Huguenot religion. They were to become some of the earliest pioneers in North Jersey and lower New York State. The Demarest built the main farmhouse around 1815 in the popular Federal style, and then added an addition to the right side several years later. The interior of the home exhibits superior craftsmanship and detailing. They farmed the land for a little over 50 years until they sold it to the Barrett family in 1860. The ancestral Barrett family were also very early settlers in America who had fled Ireland and came to Massachusetts in 1643. They subsequently added more barns and outbuildings to complement their expansive use of the land. The Barretts widely diversified as the local population grew, as they sold grains, fruit, firewood, straw, lumber, and dairy products. In the early 1860s, a railroad was constructed through the Warwick Valley, which then opened up remote markets to the local farmers and mills. It was the first rail line in America that used refrigerated cars to keep produce, meat, and dairy fresh. In response to this development, they bred horses, raised goats, chickens, pigs, and sheep. They also added a quarter-mile horse track just up from the main house. To supplement the family income, they rented out rooms to summer boarders. The surrounding area was rich in iron ore and also abundant in water power. Locally on the mountain, there was an iron furnace, a sawmill, a grist mill, a charcoal-making plant, and a dairy and cheese mill. The iron furnace still exists in the Wawayanda State Park, as do many other remnants of the prosperous Wawayanda village. The Barrett family did not add electricity or indoor plumbing until well into the 20th century, as they stubbornly held on to their traditional lifestyle and farming methods. Hybreeze Farm is a unique time capsule of 18th century subsistence farming, as it existed during the heyday of North Jersey farming, which flourished between 1810 and 1900. It is now owned by the state of New Jersey and is listed both on the federal and state registries of historic places. Currently, the property is leased to and under the expert stewardship of Bill Becker and his family, who since 1980 have continued to work the farm.